Alright, for those of you who haven't watched Fairy Tail the anime series, here's the basic premise for this movie. There are magical creatures here and magic users called wizards. Our hero is a strong, hot-headed wizard, Natsu Dragneel. We immediately jump into action and see that Natsu has been captured by a strange creature and he is powerless to do anything. But Natsu has a power where he eats fire, which allows him to become extremely strong, fire-resistant, and even breathe dragon fire. He manages to eat fire from a torch, so he quickly burns away his chains. Then he beats the everlasting crap out of the bird. But hold up, let's go back to a few days ago. This is the Fjord Kingdom, and this cigar-smoking dude is the villain. How do we know that he's a villain? Because that mustache has got to be a national crime. Anyway, his name is Zash, and he's the Fjord Kingdom's former Minister of State. Zash goes to a place called the Dragon Tomb where the kingdom's greatest secret is hidden. There, he uses his genjutsu powers to hypnotize all the guards and makes them kill each other. Zash's helper, Sonya, does not seem to like what he's doing, but for now she helps him look for something in the Dragon Tomb. So, King Toma summons a wizard's guild called Fairy Tail where Natsu is also a member. King Toma says that the Dragon's Tomb is a sacred place for the souls of former dead dragons. A century ago, they found a powerful staff there called Dragon Cry, and it has enough power to destroy an entire nation. Since Zash stole it, he has taken it to another kingdom, the Stella Kingdom. So the members of Fairy Tail sneak into Stella and pretend to work in a bar where Zash frequently comes. Lucy wears a skimpy dress and pretends to be a stripper and dances in front of Zash. While Lucy is distracting him, Urza steals his ring and goes outside. There, Urza gives the ring to Gray. Gray uses his ice powers to make a copy of the ring. Then their magical creatures take it to Natsu and Wendy. The two of them break into the treasury and use the ring to enter. Inside, Natsu finds the Dragon Cry, which is shimmering with intense powers. The moment he touches it, tears fall from his eyes and the power disappears. Suddenly a trap goes off which informs the guards, so Natsu and Wendy run out. Zash also finds out, but Gray quickly freezes him and they also run away. The group make a huge ruckus in the city as they pass the staff around while trying to escape. But Zash catches up to them and he uses his power to command the citizens to fight. But heroes never kill innocents, so Natsu uses his firepower to blast off like Team Rocket. The King of Stella, King Animus, is not pleased with this incident and punishes Zash severely. King Animus commands him to find the staff and tells him that Sonya should be kept away from harm. Then King Animus asks Sonya to help Zash even though she does not want anything to do with his plans. Later that night, the Fairy Tail members are having a little break on the road when suddenly they're attacked by three powerful warriors called the Three Stars. They easily overwhelm the Fairy Tail members. The Three Stars are here with Zash, who appears on the battlefield and uses his power on Natsu, commanding him to attack his own friends, which ends up causing a distraction. The Three Stars finally defeat them completely. Zash wants to kill them, but Sonya does not like that, so Zash decides to imprison them. He looks at Lucy like she's a piece of meat since he's such a creep, as it seems he has plans for her. And this is how we reach the point where Natsu woke up fighting the bird. Natsu remembers that he was the one who attacked his own friends, so he vows to save Lucy no matter what. Meanwhile, Lucy is in a dungeon. There are other girls around and they seem to have just given up on their hope because Zash abuses them every day. Zash himself finally arrives and uses his powers on Lucy to make her do whatever he commands, including tying her up. Zash is a master of the dark arts and he needs the blood of virgins for that. That's why he brought Lucy here. But just then, the Fairy Tail gang comes barging in and Natsu punches Zash in his stupid face. So Zash uses the Dragon Cry, but Wendy saves them using a defense spell. They reach the sewers. Down there, Sonya helps the group in finding a way out of here. Her powers allow her to detect the life force of people so she can avoid the guards. Once outside, she says that King Animus wasn't always so power-hungry. In the past, he used to be kind-hearted. You see, their kingdom of Stella has a special mineral called stellanium, which can absorb starlight and become even more lustrous and beautiful. However, recently, many of their stellaniums absorb too much starlight. There is a risk that all that energy will be released all at once, and if that happens, then the whole nation might get destroyed. King Animus needs the Dragon Cry to hold that power. However, Natsu says that when he touched it earlier, he felt the sadness, pain, and despair of the dragon. The staff is too dangerous to be used. Instead, he promises to destroy all the dangerous stellanium of this kingdom. But Sonya is not sure, so she does not give them the staff. Meanwhile, King Animus punishes Zash severely for putting Sonya in harm, so Zash secretly vows to kill Animus. The next day, the Fairy Tail members rush into the temple where King Animus will use the Dragon Cry staff. On the way, they defeat several NPC soldiers. The Three Stars are also there. Urza goes to fight the warrior called Swan 1 against 1. Meanwhile, Gray runs into another Fairy Tail member, Javia. who's always simping on him. Simp girl Juvia does not realize the danger they're in as another 3-star member called Doll arrives for battle. Doll summons his 2 powerful dolls to fight them. Elsewhere, the rest run into Gapri. So Wendy and her magical cat Carla decide to fight Gapri. Carla turns into a human just for this fight. They hold Gapri while Natsu and Lucy run into the temple. Meanwhile, Sonya touches the dragon cry and she also feels all the pain and suffering of the dragons, so she also cries. Just then, King Animus comes and asks for the staff, but Sonya refuses to give it to him because she now understands that the staff is too dangerous to release. Elsewhere, Lucy goes to the dungeons and frees the girls there. Zash comes in, all angry, so Lucy summons a zodiac animal, Capricorn. Then she also wears sunglasses, because it seems Zash's genjutsu powers don't work on people wearing sunglasses. Capricorn beats up Zash, so he summons his own creature called Red Knife and runs away. Meanwhile, Urza and Swan are fighting an epic battle. Urza uses her powers of weaponry to summon all sorts of armors and swords, but Swan uses her powerful legs to do devastating damage to her and she finally knocks her down. But Urza uses a powerful spell called Grand Chariot to finally defeat Swan. Elsewhere, Doll also attacks Gray and Juvia, and he does not even care if he destroys his own city and people. Juvia goes to save a stealth citizen and gets hurt in the process. Gray is about to be crushed by Doll's puppets, but Juvia wakes up just in time and she destroys the puppets with her water magic. Then Gray uses an ice sword to kill Doll and trap him in a column of ice. Meanwhile, Gapri uses his superior speed to dominate the battle against Wendy and Carla, so the 2 of them use his speed against him and knock him down instead. Finally, Natsu reaches the place where Sonya and King Animus are. However, King Animus is not there. Sonya looks at a mirror and realizes that she and Animus are the same person. So here's the thing. Animus is actually a dragon. Yes, that's right. A freaking dragon. And due to some circumstances, he had to possess Sonya's body to stay alive. He just needed the Dragon Cry staff to free his dragon body. Animus and Natsu get into a fight. Just then, Sonya's consciousness comes back and she stops fighting, but Zash takes advantage and snatches the staff from her. He intends to destroy the kingdom of Fior and he goes away, leaving his dog Red Knife to eat them. But Happy suddenly releases a blast of fire that kills Red Knife in one shot. Animus takes control of Sonya's body once again. So he gets out of Sonya's body, revealing his real dragon form. Animus still needs the staff because this is not his final true form. But Zash uses his powers to knock Animus away. Then he releases an army called the Quartum Soldiers, whom he had been experimenting with in secret. The Quartum Soldiers are powerful artificial soldiers created using dragon materials. The Fairy Tail members have a hard time fighting them since they are unkillable and get up every time they're hit. Meanwhile, Zash uses the Dragon Cry to create magic seals all over Stella and Fior. He plans to use the anger, sadness, and hatred of dead dragons to destroy these 2 kingdoms. However, the staff turns purple and Zash loses control of it. Natsu and Happy reach the top of the tower, but so does Animus, and they get into a fight for the staff. Their battle destroys the entire tower, but Animus stabs Natsu and then eats the Dragon Cry. Then he gains more immense powers and starts dropping destructive magic all over the 2 kingdoms. Nearby, Lucy tries to wake up Natsu and her tears fall into his mouth. Natsu remembers that he's an anime protagonist, so he gets to use the power of friendship to wake up. Then he and Animus get to have a nice little battle. Natsu uses his next form, a half-dragon, which makes him immensely powerful and he makes quick work of our main bad guy, Animus. Then Sonya takes the dragon staff and destroys it. The magic circles disappear and the Quartum Soldiers also stop working. As Animus's body fades away, Sonya thanks him for everything he's done and for raising her. Animus gently says that this is the first time he's seen Sonya smile properly. Natsu celebrates this victory with Lucy and Happy, and all is well with the world. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on the notification, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.